Hello YouTube! So the offering that I have for you today is an assault squad in Mark II Crusade armour. So the Crusade pattern armour, lots of overlocking plates. Bring him in a little bit closer. So this obviously is my sergeant, denoted by his winged helm, combat shield with a bolt gun, and big old thunder hammer, which is from Puppets War. It's one of their variations. The chains hanging off him here from the Chaos Lord on the Manticore. There you have that pre-heresy jump pack on him as well. So that's chappie number one. Being a 20-man unit, it can have 4 Marines with plasma guns, well, plasma pistols rather, which I think is just nasty and therefore brilliant. So here's my first one, and this plasma gun is from the new style Chaos Raptors, as is this one. As you can see, they've all got their bases on, scenic bases. All had the blue brought up to that lighter shade that I've been using. Doing the lightning on this style of armour was a little bit more difficult than a nice smooth plate on you get on the Mark IV. So I've kept the lightning actually to a minimum on here because it was just a royal pain to do. And here we have another one, more chains, a couple of tokens and trophies hanging off him. Little touches of lightning here and there. Again, last one of my 4 plasma marines, and this one has one of the pre-heresy plasma pistols from the character conversion pack. And a little skull and some chains dangling off him. For this particular squad, I've kept the skulls and the chains to a minimum compared to the later armors, the Mark IVs and the like. So these are fairly early. These are going to be the Terran Marines that were given to Conrad Kurz in the Legion. So these guys have adopted the brutality of the Legion. I like the little chain that hangs off this guy as well. These have adopted the brutality of the Legion rather than being raised in the slums and the hives of Nostromo. And they're all posed slightly differently, or as well as I could. Some of these models were very, very early models that I bought and built before I really got into the reposing and converting. But I've gone back over all of them and tried to tweak them a little bit, even if it has just been to put some trophies on them, change the way they stand, the way they look. But I'm really happy with the way they've all come out. All had the fuel tanks on the back, left as that darker shade of blue, had the clamps picked out. Now, as I say, the Crusade armour is definitely not my favourite variant. I'd have to say my favourite armour variant is the Iron armour. Still has the overlocking plates, but it just looks so visually brutal even compared to these. So I'm saving those for a special squad, maybe a Devastator squad that I'll put together. I've just been thinking, if I was to do a Devastator squad, or a heavy support squad as they're called in the Legion books, a Legion Destroyer squad I think it is, what weapons would I give them that would suit? Because I could give them heavy bolters, and they do look pretty awesome with heavy bolters, and you can do a lot of damage if you've got 10 Marines, 10 heavy bolters. That's 30 heavy bolter shots firing out a turn. They are pretty nasty. But I was thinking again, maybe 10 plasma cannons, because I do like plasma cannons. My main problem with plasma cannons I'm very, very good at rolling ones. And I've got a lot of them that are unhelmed in this squad, just to give them a little bit more character. So a lot of them will have their helms mag locked to their legs. All these bits websites must love it when I go on, because all I do is purchase chain after chain after chain after chain after chain after skull after chain. So things like this little bit of chain from the Dark Eldar kits are absolutely wonderful for the trophies. The chains you tend to get on things like the Chaos Space Marine Aspiring Champions or the Khorne Berserkers. The chain's very heavy. I quite like the fine chain you can get. It's an angry looking man, possibly just landed after a big jump. A bone trophies hanging down there, reverse grip on his chainsword, helmet maglocked at the back. Nice little bit of character in this guy. Another unhelmed Nostrum in there. Dominus Nox shouting his war cries out as he's going forward to tear apart, well, anyone that gets in his way. And at Istvan, that's probably going to be some salamanders. Sorry, Kev. And there we go. Decapitated hand, skull trophy there. And last but not least, come on, focus in. Gotta love it when these things just don't want to play ball. So, 20 Assault Marines, which will all be vying for space on the Istvan table come March. I have another 20-man squad that I need to get finished in their Mark V armour, which is a mix between the actual Mark V bodies for the Assault Marines. I'm using the old school Raptor packs, those very curved ones that come up and over the top, to give them a little bit of individuality. But there you have 20 Mark II Assault Marines, which are hopefully going to be causing some chaos. Hope you enjoyed that, folks. And what I'll do now is I'll have a quick chat with you about my up and coming, or rather soon to be finished, competition. See how people are doing at the moment. Anyway, you crazy kids stay safe, have fun, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye. Okay folks, so it's early February and we have had some amazing entries into my 1,000 subscriber competition. Thank you guys so much. I mean, they're just mind-blowing, some of the stuff that's in there. So, thank you to everyone who's entered, to all my new subscribers that have come from Brian's shout out on Beasts of War. Welcome aboard, guys. Thank you for subscribing and seeing what I have to offer you. Getting along quite well with the Night Lords, as you can see. That 20-man assault unit's all done. I've got one more 20-man assault unit to do, then 9 Terminators, finished the jet bikes, 3 more buildings, sorry, 2 more buildings for flying bases, 2 Storm Eagles and the Assault Ram. So we are getting there slowly but surely. Again guys, thank you so much. We're coming up to Istvan on the 2nd of March. Most of the videos for that are going to be on Brian's channel. And for all of you wonderful people out there that have been asking to see all of my Night Lords together, that will be coming when we come to Istvan, once I've got, you know, them all painted, which is kind of nice. So yeah, again guys, thank you so much. You know, we're start of February, so you've still got just over half a month to get some entries in or get any finishing touches done and entered into the 1,000 subscriber competition. £75 worth of GW and Forge World for the single miniature winner. £75 worth of GW or Forge World, or like I said, any model. It could be, you know, Hordes, Mantic, weird miniatures, anything at all that you want. You let me know, I'll get it and I'll send it to you. So yeah, the 2 categories, the 2 prizes. Let's get some more in, guys. Thank you again, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye.